Sorry, y'all, I got distracted. So anything I missed, I'll try to come back to it on another video. But so, why? Why would you want to go on a spiritual journey? Why would you want to go on an awakening? Why would you even want to be doing this? Your life is fine. I'll break the answer down in two different ways. For one, let's just get out of the way. You chose to be here. That's the big one. You chose to be here. I don't care if you think you didn't choose to be here. You can say, I don't want to be on this plane. I ain't want to come here. I ain't want to do all this. You chose to be here. Being on earth is a choice. Now, the other choice may not be the one you want to take, but being here is a choice. There is a long list of souls waiting to incarnate on earth. I don't care if you believe it or not. Earth is the most talked about planet throughout all universes. There are multiple universes. Out of all universes, Earth is talked about. Now, a lot of people don't know the full rundown of what's going on Earth, but hey, we here now. I know a lot of people said they would not have came here. They would not have came here if they knew that it was gonna be like this. But where else you was gonna go? I be saying that too. But where else I was gonna go? Earth is the atmosphere that fits your soul's essence, and also Earth is a place of karma and lessons. So if you're incarnated here, you're either here for a lesson, work off your karma and trauma, or you are on a mission. People say you volunteer. I don't know if you volunteer, but they say you volunteer. You're chosen. So if you are spiritual, or you're on a spiritual journey, or you're going through a spiritual awakening, that means you are a spiritual soul. Everybody spiritual knows this. I mean, you came from somewhere else. You are here to serve a mission. You are a chosen one. You are an earth angel. You are a star seed, or you are a gifted earth being. That's what that means. You're one of those. And most of them have gifts. You'll hear celebrities all the time saying they have gifts. And please don't say because they are these spiritual beings, that's why they're celebrities. No. No, 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 no. That is a common misconstrued concept. Spiritual beings have a hard life. And if they don't have a hard life, they have to work harder than the average person in their category. Someone that is statistically like them, they work harder than that person. Or they are constantly being spiritually attacked depending on how high their soul rank is. And they probably don't even know why they're being spiritually attacked, especially at a young age. 21 or younger, 21 years or younger, I'm pretty sure they don't know why they're going through the stuff they're going through, unless they're born woke. And there are a lot of people being born woke, especially the rainbows. All these things can happen to you when you are spiritual. They can happen to you whether you know you're spiritual or not. So just by you going on your spiritual journey, that don't mean this stuff can't happen to you. Sometimes it happens to people to the point where they get unalive because they don't catch the messages that their angels have been sending them, or their messages are being intercepted. Yes, if you are a spiritual being, you gotta watch your back. People will intercept your messages. That's what I meant by soul trafficking. They know what you are. Some parents know at the moment that their child is born, their child is different. They know their child is something. They know their child is special to the point that their parents may also be obsessed with them. Their parent also could be a gang stalker. Their parent could also be the one sabotaging their life, giving their life away in soul contracts, which keep them on a continuous cycle of soul traps. That's why when you see me post stuff on social media, I talk about people giving their kids to the media. Those contracts are soul trapping contracts. Why do you think they ask people to sign in blood? That's your family bloodline that you're signing away. So when the next spiritual being is incarnated into your family, they will be soul trapped or have generational curses. This thing really is deep. And the older the person is, they know this stuff is real. If you could find an old big mama or old cat that's been around for a while, they will tell you, especially the homeless people, they know this stuff. Why do y'all think homeless people know more than people that went to school? I know y'all probably don't agree with that concept, but why do y'all think homeless people might know more than people that went to school? You learn more through experience. Every job will tell you that. They don't care what school you graduated from. They want the person with the experience. That's why when people graduate from college and they think they're supposed to get a job getting paid and they don't get it, they be mad because they wonder why this person got hired. That person had experience. You don't know what that person been through, but the job do. Like I said, them homeless people, you don't know what them people done been through, but God do. And they done seen it all, and they done done it all, and they done seen stuff that you don't see because they be in the streets every day. And half of them can see through the veil, so they literally see stuff you can't see with your human eyes. Homeless people got game. Old people got game because they done been here. And some of them know we in a soul trap. There was a guy that stayed in my apartment building, older cat, who was talking about the presidential election and, just, small talk. I asked him, did he go vote? He said, for what? He said, y'all don't know yet that we in this, that we don't got no. That man was so tapped in. Old man in the wheelchair. I'm talking about tapped in. He knew this stuff is all a game. Straight Army vet. He knew this stuff was all a game. He was bringing stuff down to me that I didn't even know. That's why I say you can learn something new every day. But, and yes, people will have knowledge that you don't have, even though we're from somewhere, because they have a different path, different lineages, different experiences. We cannot all have the same information. And some people are on a different level of spirituality. They're elevated, so they receive more information than others. So yeah, that man was tapped in. All the stuff is, something you can research, look up. God leaves trails and traces for everything. So even if the people that's holding a book in their hand say, "Oh, you're lying. You don't know what you're talking about," because this science book says that spirituality is not real. It's pseudoscience. God's gonna leave you a trail, and when you're on your spiritual journey, He's gonna lead you to the water. But He can't make you drink now. It's up to you to drink it.